It's intro time. Shush. Everyone shut up. Hold on. What's going on, main characters? Welcome back to the channel. It has been a while, and I apologize because all of the delay is on my shoulders, but it's good to be back, and we are trying to get back into another Bannerlord campaign. It has been so long. Wow, that's bright. I'm going to mess with those settings in a second. But thank you guys for joining. We are starting off a new series. We are actually returning to an old story. We have Bob, the Blood God, who is a canonical character for the channel and older Bannerlord stories that we have told before. And so with what we're basically looking at doing is reviving that story and telling it from another perspective. We are going to return to the game as a bandit, and we are going to be bringing in exclusively bandit, looter, mercenary characters to be part of our armies and our factions military. So aside from the garrisons and the militia, which I don't know how much choice I have in the militias, we are going to be restricting it to basically just that. So let's see how things kick off here. I need to turn it down a little bit for my own benefit here because I am going a little bit insane. Let me also make sure that you guys could hear me. It looks like you guys should be good. So what we're going to be trying to do is maxing out our cunning. Our cunning is going to be our cunning and roguery is going to be our top skill. I want to also max out our charm, preferably our steward and leadership. So the soft stats are what I'm going to be wanting to put the majority of my attention into. And if you guys are watching this on the vertical format, I wonder how easy that is to kind of see. So I'm going to try to do a quick adjustment here for you guys watching in the vertical formats. Hopefully, you guys will have to let me know how that looks. Probably doesn't look that great, but this is just kind of getting things started back on. Again, we're kind of back to where we were and trying to get things kicked up. Also, another setting we need to fix here is... Sorry, we need to capture cursor. And that, and I think... There it is. There. Now we have a cursor. We can point at stuff. So, this is another new piece of information is, obviously... If you guys are fans of Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord, you might be aware that there is an upcoming DLC for Bannerlord that is going to be huge. They're going to be doing water combat. They're going to be doing like naval battles. They're going to be adding weather implementation into the game. A bunch of other updates that are going to be coming as well. I'm sure in another episode I will dig through those patch notes and give you guys a more detailed breakdown of what is to come. But we got that to look forward to. Now, what we're looking at today is the beta of 1.30. It is in a beta. There have been some crashes reported, but I've seen other streamers be running the stream without any issues whatsoever. We have HPR joining us on YouTube. Thanks for being here, man. Hi, welcome to the stream. I don't know if you've ever seen any of our other playlists before, but if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget we do have links in our channel to playlists that will give you guys other stories of the Bannerlord Legendarium, previous episodes and shows we had played through. I thought they were a lot of fun. We had some issues in some of the later campaigns that we had played where there were some issues with the game. Hopefully we won't be seeing any of that here. Now, let's get into it. Some of this stuff looks a little different since the update, and that's kind of what I wanted to kick off talking about first. Again, if you're just joining, we are talking mainly, we're going to be trying to put our effort into these soft stats here. So, bards. Bards is what I was kind of thinking could be the best stat. Makes the most sense. We got exactly what we need with roguery. Social skills getting a buff. We have charm getting a buff. Let's just see what the others have just to be safe. Make sure we're not missing anything. Cunning, getting huge buffs, but nothing in roguery. I feel like we're getting it put into points we don't really want to high prioritize. A few others here. Some stuff in the healers, but generally speaking, it looks like bards is just the easy choice. So today we are going to be trying to basically just get our feet off the ground, see if we can get a few extra bucks, maybe build our army of our first few bandits, or our party of our first few bandits. I feel like I'd be pretty content with that as a good starting point. And then we will be going back to weekly episodes with this content. Tomorrow we'll have the podcast. Sunday we'll be back to gaming content with me and the Cody. It should be fun to get back into things. Getting back into a regular rotation. So, tactics, don't really care too much about tactics, but we do get the buff to roguery, so leadership is a good one. Let's just see. So, brawn giving us some offensive abilities, control, attention to detail giving us some offensive abilities, aptitude with people. Engineering is great for late game, or even middle game, where you have your siege engines coming up and you own cities, but let's just keep going. Huge buffs to social. This would be huge way with people. Charm would get buffed right away. Our leadership would get buffed. And we need leadership to be buffed right away. Primarily because it's going to be the thing that allows us to convert our bandits into higher tier troops later. We got M-Boy joining the stream as well. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Thanks for being here. I hope you enjoy the content. Hand waving. I think you're trying to drop in emojis, but I think my streaming software might not be telling me, or might not be letting that come through, or that is something I just don't understand. All right, skill with horses, not going to help us out too much. We're going to lean into the way with people. Social, buff to charm, buff to leadership. Happy with all that. All right, so like all village children, you helped out in the fields. You also, let's see. It might be time to start putting a little bit into offensive traits, but I don't know. Maybe not. Anyway, where's our big perk? Our big perk goes into, or attribute point, I guess is what I meant to say, goes into control. Not that interested. Cunning and roguery and one-handed. Ooh. I don't have a I love that we get an attribute point in cunning. Love that. Roguery, getting another one, also huge for us. One-handed combat, not that excited about. Let's just see what the rest gives us. Endurance, vigor, not quite. More huge buffs to social. I don't know if this beta and with the big updates will have much of an improvement to some of the other traits that people weren't really grinding out, like trade, like medicine, like smithing. Those traits really were not very fun for me to interact with when I was doing the older streams. So I don't know if the new beta will actually improve that, but trade is one of those things where it's like you really have to be almost exclusively grinding trade in order to have that work really well, and that's not what we're going to be doing on stream. Definitely not what we're going to be prioritizing the story of the campaign for. Let's just see what else we got. So intelligence gets something, engineering again, great late game thing. Social gets something with leadership, and intelligence gets a buff. Just not there. Endurance, not really our main thing. We do get a point in steward, but again, not our priority. It looks like the gangs is going to be where we get the cunning, where we get the roguery, and we do get the one-handed fighting. I'm going to take the blessing of the one. I'm going to call the one-handed fighting a blessing, and we'll just have to wait and see. I did get good with the two-handed fighting in one of the previous campaigns. Really enjoyed that. But one-handed, it's just never been my cup of tea. But maybe, you know what? Maybe this is an opportunity for me to really delve into it. All right, guys, let me see where we're at here. As a youngster growing up in Calradia, war was never too far away. You were chieftain servant, trained in the Hearth Guard, stood guard with the garrison, trained with the infantry, joined the Kern, served as an envoy's guard. Let's see what we got here. Another big attribute point in cunning. These are really good for us because we don't want to be spending these attribute points later. We really want to save those for whatever type of combat we're leaning into. And, you know, we can apply those early. We can pick a combat now, but it feels like we'll be really pigeonholing ourselves. Pass on that. So, but cunning, tactics is, again, not a huge benefit to us, but social steward would be. Steward would be great. Once we get our army to a bigger size, steward is really going to help us out a lot. The combination between steward and leadership really helps out with building your army up and with getting your, especially with a bandit army, you really want to keep that, keep priority on those two skills. Let's see. Train in the Hearth gives us a combat perks. Don't need them. Don't have to high prioritize those. Let's see. Garrison gives us intelligence. The engineering thing, again, great late game perk. Not huge in the mid game. I never really found that to be great in the early game for sure. Trained with the infantry. This might not be bad, actually. It opens the door to the polearm and doubles us down a little bit in the one-handed, but it just buffs our. This opens more options with the polearm to be buffed up. Let's just see what else we got. Control. So this would be more of like ranged, and then it doubles into the one-handed again. But throwing, I've never really made a big effort into throwing. I don't really think I will. The main reason is because javelins, they did decent damage. I imagine they could do a lot more, but you only have like 5. So you can only, if you're going up against an army of 100, you're better off with like a bow where you have the chance to get some quick kills. I mean, it seems like you have much better odds of getting more kills with the crossbow or the bow versus the throwing. I don't know. And they take up a slot no matter what. So it's not like you have a lot of opportunity to increase this number. All right, let's see what we got here. Social would be huge. Scouting. Okay. Make a quick case for scouting. I like scouting, actually. I like the ability to speed run and speed boost the map. And in fact, I think we might even go for an endurance build where we're just on foot. I've done that before. That's super fun. It can be a little annoying. It was a little annoying in one of the mods we played where the NPCs would just run away from me all the time. So, and like end of battles got really annoying. But might do that. I might do that. That might be fun. Anyway, my point being scouting. Scouting gives us this big speed buff. Social skills being buffed gives us charm. I think I like this one the most. Let me just quick check again. Yeah, cunning is great, but tactics is not that helpful. Yeah, we're going to go with this one. We're going to take the speed boost from Scout. We're going to take the charm. We're going to take the social. We're going to take all of that. It's great stuff. All right, let's see. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was, I defeated an enemy in battle. I saved my city quarter from a fire. I invested some money in a workshop. I survived a siege. You had a famous escapade, and I treated people well. I imagine treating people well is going to be the one that's going to be the most appealing. Yo, we got JWT is Sigma. That's a great name, actually. Welcome to the stream, bud. Thank you so much. I hope you like this. I wonder if you guys enjoy Bannerlord. If you do, I hope you guys hang out. It's gonna be a fun time. We're gonna get things started off, and I think people will really enjoy doing a bandit exclusive, faction campaign. It's a ton of fun. I've really enjoyed it. All right, let's see. Defeated an enemy in combat. Again, ooh, I like this a lot. I don't know if I like it more than the previous perk where we got polearm, but two-handed would be really good, especially if I'm not riding horseback. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay, not as hyped about this one. Cunning, love it. Love getting attribute points of cunning. We're gonna need it. Social, getting a point in leadership, also huge. Wasting an attribute in tactics. Not as hyped about that. Let's see. Let's just keep going. Trade and smithing, absolutely horrible. This is probably the worst one I think I've ever seen. I cannot stand those two. I don't spend any time like putting effort into those. Control, might be good in the early game, but crossbow. I never found crossbows easy to find. Okay. Oh. Okay. This is perfect. This is perfect. This actually. I think this isn't random. Like, I'm not trying to get, like, overhyped and over-dramatize this. But, because I'm pretty sure it's the same every time. But, you know, if you only play a new campaign once in a while, you probably don't have these memorized. But a point in endurance would be huge. A point in athletics means that we'll be able to start getting faster on foot, especially if we commit to that. Then we get our point in roguery. I like this one a lot. I really do. Let's see. Treated people well. Huge buff to social, buff to steward, buff to charm. Oof. That's too much in everything we need. Charm especially. Charm especially. We don't want to commit to charm late game at all. We really don't want to do that. Okay. So it's escapade or treated people well. I feel like if we do treated people well, we don't have to worry as much about social in the early game, which doesn't really benefit us. We can focus more on prioritizing our points towards the combat mechanics we really like for this character. Tough choice, but I think just to settle it and move on, let's just say treated people well, and let's kick it. All right, we're going to start off young. It's going to give us fewer points, but we're going to commit to young. All right, our banner is that of the snake. We are large snake, black background. We do the blue. Commit. All right, and we get to look forward to, sorry. Tuval is a character we played in another campaign that ended up dying pretty early on. So we're going to try to honor his memory and bring his character back to life. And this character will be a reincarnation of... Ooh, Oh, this is my family name. Oh. I had that backwards. And you know what? Just for a little bit of flavor, let's change it to Tuval. There's a little bit of flavor. I'm not... It's nothing too spectacular. All right, we are going to be playing in something of an easier mode, but we will do the iron mode. We will have deaths enabled. Make sure, got that right. Combat difficulty. Yeah, I mean, pretty much just everything just to make sure we're playing a story, not a speed run or a hardcore challenge. Stealth and disguise is a new mechanic for me that I have not seen that well integrated, but maybe with roguery we get to have some fun with that. Let me just... Okay. Determines the difficulty of stealth and disguise gameplay. I mean, that's kind of obvious now that I read it. But again, it's a new mechanic in 1.3, so we'll see. All right, where do we start off? Okay, first off, let's adjust that brightness setting. That's better. That's a little better. Okay, how's that look for you guys? I think it looks pretty good. I think even with my avatar on screen, I think you guys should be able to see just about everything you would want to. Okay, I think we're good with that. Guys, shout out. Let me know if there's anything on screen I'm missing. All right, first things first. We got our money. I want to get a sense of if the menus have changed with this beta, because I didn't see too much change previously, but... Okay, the attribute system looks about right. Oh, we have points to distribute. Let's get on that right away. Let's start with that. Okay, renown for tournaments. That... man, that could be good, but I don't think we'll be spending too much time in tournaments in the mid-game. 1 morale while defending a besieged settlement. We're going to want 1 billion children. I think I'm going to commit to that early. We're going to have 1 billion children. Like, all the children. We're going to be able to repopulate humanity from my children alone. All right, that sounded a little weird when I said it. All right, so we got Charm nearly maxed out, and we're going to put more points into Roguery. Raid caravans, recruit and lead bandit troops. Yep, this is going to be... As soon as we start recruiting and leading bandit troops, we should start seeing this skyrocket. And, in fact, let's just put those points in here right away. And cunning... I'm sorry, we got a point here. I don't think we'll put anything in any of the skill points until right after this, but let's just get cunning as high as we can. If we get this early, we get some awesome stuff. So what do we get from this? So as party leader, we get battle loot. We get an increase in our loot bonus. That's awesome, and that's huge. Let's see. Sneak attack damage. I didn't even know sneak attack. Crouch speed. Didn't even know you could crouch. Noise suppression. All of these are things. I don't know what this sneak is going to look like, but I'm getting a little hyped about it. It looks like it's going to be kind of awesome. All right, so let's just look at our loot real quick, see what we got. So we start with an axe, shield, bow. Okay, we have no skills in anything. We have 1 grain, so we're probably not going to starve. Ooh, sneak. We actually have different... So we have... Now we have battle outfit, we have civilian outfit, and we have sneak outfit. Oof, I need to... I tell you what, guys, between this and the next stream, I will definitely be watching something and figuring out what's up with the sneak. Try not to spend too much of your guys' sweet time on it. And I gained a level instantly. All right, that's 1 more attribute point, and we will put that into... Let me just check leadership. Veterans respect. Bandits can be converted into regular troops. This is the one we're going to need. But we can't really get it until we start having high morale. Can't really have high morale affect us until we have an army. Can't really get an army until we're converting and benefiting from roguery. Can't really benefit from roguery unless we are winning fights. But we're still just not... We still just don't know what we're going to run. Oh, there is a party right there. I could recruit a couple. Ooh, wait, that's cheating. Wait, that's cheating. Yeah, I can't have these guys in my army. Nope. Nope, get out of here. Instant L. Lost 100 points just being stupid. All right, nothing there. Ooh, and I need to turn the audio down for myself a little bit. Also, I think in the past I've actually gotten in trouble for having the in-game music playable. So we're gonna kill that right away. Let's see, effects. We'll just bring the master volume down a little bit. I want you guys to be able to hear it, have a good time with it, but I blows out my eardrums. And I think I can get a software that will actually control the volume I hear while you guys still benefit from having full volume on it. So, all right, there's nothing I can trade here. You can't get any. Let's check the arena just to get this. There's this little... In the past, there's been this little, like, tutorial kind of thing, conversation with this guy. I've heard of these games. All right. Tell me how tournaments work. I don't have any more questions. Okay, so now I get to ask, are there any tournaments going on nearby towns? I don't know of any right now, but that's a bit unusual, though. It must be the wars. Wait, there's no tournaments going on? That's nearly brand new. Okay, well, hold on. Yeah, I actually have never seen that before. That is a brand new thing. So let's go to practice fight. In older practice fights, I used to get, you can get, you can get currency. If you look in the top left corner, you can see me earn some money. Oh. Yeah, your boy's making, wait. I haven't gotten any cash yet. Hold on, hold on. We'll get there. What? Stupid crates. I want this guy's sword. There we go. I need to take this guy's sword. All right. Whoa. There we go. Shield and sword. Just checking those guys, make sure I don't get shot from behind. Ooh. Dude, that guy's got a throwing axe in his neck. That's... Ooh, this guy's got the right idea with his big-ass axe. Oh, no shooting. No shooty, boys. Yeah! All right, dude. I'm kicking ass. I missed this. Whoa. Oh, you. Stop shooting me. Now you must die. Come on. Okay. No more shooty boys. Oh, never mind. One more shooty boy. See, the one thing about this is I feel like we should get a little more gold. I know that this is just the practice, so I mean... But I am getting XP. I will... Whoa, whoa! Do not throw axes at me. Stop it. No. Stop it. Bad boy. Whoa. Why is everyone trying to throw axes at me? What did I do? I'll tell you what, this shield is holding up, though. All right, can I go to that side now? I want to go to this side of the map. All right, that guy just got throwing axe. He's going to miss hard. Whiff. I just wanted to get over to this side of the map. That's all I wanted. I didn't want my... Oh. Hope that guy doesn't decide to shoot me. Oof. 25 gold, not a lot. But one-handed XP is... Oh, huge. All right, who's alive? Woo! All right, and a level gain. Nice. Okay. All right, that guy's trying to shoot me from over there. Let's see if I can get this. Let's see if I can get this tree behind me. Stop shooting at me. Oh, that's just me getting lucky. I think I just hit me right in the shield. Easy peasy. I wonder if I can... At least the damage is actually reasonably high. This update feels like a really decent quality of life improvement. Yeah, guys, if you're fans of the game, recommend checking out the beta. Some of the improvements look like... I mean, it's just... It feels different enough that if you put down the game a while ago... if you put down the game a while ago, it'll feel good. I won! 250 gold is mine! That's a good amount, too. Do I want to give it another go? Thanks, but I've got my bruises and need some time to heal. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought practice actually wounded you this time. It did not. No wounds. My max HP is still solid. We got a point. We're going to put that into one-handed because I actually do not hate that. We're going to have to figure out some means or some additional practice and stuff. We're going to have to do a lot more with that. Let's see. We got a little bit of extra cash. We definitely fixed our mistake of... We definitely fixed the issue we had with the spending the money on people. We're going to have to wait a second while these bandits leave. Ooh. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We leave. We run. Wait, no. Get out of here. Charge! No! Ah, dang it. If we had gotten there a little quicker. Okay, so basically to explain what I was trying to pull off there, let's go to Cianon over here. Wonder how fast I am. Can't recruit any troops. Why am I being silly? We just need to make money. We need money, and then we need a small bandit party. If we can get a small bandit party of looters, perfect. That'll be set. That'll be all we need. I wonder if you can starve now for not having food for yourself. That would be an interesting improvement. All right, let's enter the arena. Let's see if we can find out about more tournaments. No, that's a bit unusual. It must be wars. Yeah, there's wars. I get it, but, like, how do I solve for that? Weird. Okay. Okay, so we're not going to get any information. We're not going to be able to do tournaments. That's interesting. Okay. Just take a quick survey of the map. I'm sure there's no changes, but just take a quick survey just to make sure I refamiliarize myself with the layout of things. I think what we're going to need to do is go hunting for small bandit party. If we can find a bandit party of, like, even 6, I'd feel okay with. Like, 6, maybe 7. I feel like any are much bigger than that, we're going to have a huge problem. The good news about being on my own is I don't have to worry about food. So if I'm on my own, oh, here we go. That's way too big. Also, if they're archer bandits, forest, what are they called? Forest bandits? 8? I don't know if I could beat 8. Do we risk it? I think we risk it. I think we try. I think I just got all the advantages. I think I got the in-game advantages, the meta advantages. Yeah, fight me you dare, but then I dare. Ooh, wait. You know what? We're gonna fight on horseback for this first one while we get our bearings. We have not committed to a fight yet. There they are. Ooh, I like this scene. I like this map. Do not recognize this map. Although it might just be a different starting point. I would wonder if... I don't think they just did a whole big slew of maps. Maybe, but I kind of doubt it. Come on. And boom. If I don't have a billion arrows, so I gotta not miss this many. Oh my gosh, I feel like that. Come on, big cluster here. Doesn't even do a ton of damage. We cheese, boys, we cheese. I'm gonna get a cheese emoji for the membership. That'd be kind of fun. I think we get like 2 or 3 down. Ugh. A little bit of extra damage when you zoom in. We cheese. For the cheese. 64 damage. Can we get more 64 damage, please? Settle for 38. 1 down. All right. So we're getting our bow. Let's see. We're getting our bow skill upgraded. Don't hate that. Oh, come on. Can't miss this many. I don't know. What do you guys? How do you guys feel about the bow skill? I'm not that hyped about it. I think if I'm gonna be on foot, which I do think I'll be on foot more. Let me just get a few guys in my army to like stand next to. It would help if I didn't kill so many of them. I mean, take a few prisoners would be kind of great. What did I just say about killing them? Can I shoot them in the butt or something? Like, damn. All right, 3 arrows left. Oh my gosh, can I leave 1 alive, please? There's just one alive. I've literally only... All right. I think if I go over here somewhere, I can get off horseback and at least do a little bit of fighting on... At least a little bit of fighting on foot. There's only these 2 now. Oh, I killed them all. I literally only have 1. All right, well, I got the loot. I'm taking all of it. I don't care if I'm over capacity. I'm taking all your loot. All right, let's go to a town, though, and sell off the excess loot, as it were. Okay, hatchet. Is it better than mine? No, not even close. We will keep all the food. All the food is mine. Commoner shirt. So let's see. Are you better than my commoner shirt? No. We sell all of it. A little bit of cash. Got a little bit of something for the bandit. And once we get the looter converted, we'll put him in our army. It'll be fine. All right, let's go one-handed. We got a point. We've successfully maxed out roguery. Now what we should probably do is to increase our party size, because our only advantage in the late game, especially if we're doing mostly bandits and looters, because they're all really low tier, or tend to be really low tier until you spend time leveling them up, is going to be our advantage in numbers. So if we can get party size high, that'd be awesome. All right, gain party morale from food variety and such. Do we want to point there first, or should we put a point in charm first? I think we put the point in charm first. Sheesh, that's huge. All right, let's see what we got. Shield bash? No. Damage taken by infantry while in shield wall formation is reduced. I'm going to do my weapon handling. Wrapped handles for show. We'll take those. All right. Then what we do is... Ooh, art of the trade. Do I want to start taking jobs?
Hey, so who are you then?
Oh, man. You'll know my name. Let's see. Yes, it's a good problem to have as a deal. I cannot, however, put together a caravan to sell elsewhere. Give me a discount. Okay, I reckon 50 loads of grain. You could probably find in the market nearby. We'll pay you a total of 275. Yeah, I'll just buy them from you for 275. If you're not... Yeah, here's 275. I'll just take that one. Yeah, got a little bit of renown. Got a huge stack of... grain. I don't think that's a good deal, but we got it. Okay, so yeah, it's 50 grain. Yeah, 50 grain normally sells at 10, so I mean 500. So I mean, yeah, we actually got like a 50% discount on that. We'll take that. It says 8, but most cities sell it for 10. If you're doing the trading missions, you're gonna find better deals, but I think the best I've ever found was like 60. Ugh. Oh no. Oh, that was close. All right, we sell back the grain. We sell back almost all the grain. that was so close. That was so close. Yeah, we need a horse, but we'll get nothing. We'll get nothing back. We successfully completed the mission. Now let's get our money back, and we wait. Wait, no, I thought I made. Wait, what? I don't know if I can win that fight. I think I got to, though. Well, you know what? It's an opportunity, Tox. It's an opportunity. If we kill only 10 of these bandits, that means we get to walk away with, let me do some basic math, 3. Let's go. All right, so what are we looking at here? 13 in a group. Who's high tier? We cheese, boys. Time for the cheese. Stop throwing rocks at me, you dorks. I want to kill the guy with the... I want to kill the guys with the pitchforks, preferably. Those guys are ridiculously tough after I run out of arrows to do something about... Headshot, let's go. Oh, neck shot. All right, guys, we're just going to cheese this big old crowd. It looks like they've run out of... Most of them have run out of rocks. Would you stop throwing your big, weird capture... rock nunchucks at me? Let's go. Easy kill. I'm gonna run so much out of arrows before I kill even... Hopefully I can kill at least half of these guys. I think if I can get the number down to like 6, that's a very manageable number, even with my health. You gotta also very important in the early game, get your armor. Get your armor right. Get your armor right. Fix it up nice and clean. Hold up. Way off target. I think there's just too many... Oof, headshot. I think there's just too many bodies. I just don't know if I'll have enough arrows to... Stop hitting me with rocks. There we go. We got one looter put in the bag. He's going to be a prisoner. It's going to be awesome. Oh, no. I'll run you over. Do 1 damage to you. Stop missing. To the crowd. For the cheese. I am running out of arrows. I at least would love to kill the guy who's with the pitchforks. That guy's got an axe. That's not too big a deal. 1 down. Definitely not a guy with a pitchfork. Last arrow. That's it. All right. This is going to be rough. Gotta kill that guy. Would be nice. They're all good at blocking. So the combat mechanic in this game really rewards the NPCs with better blocking. In one of the earlier versions of the game, it really was not that big of a deal. But now they're all really good at blocking now. Even in the easier modes, you just can't hit them. The cheese will guide the way. Oof. My horse is a freaking soldier. Love this horse. What do we name the horse, boys? Let me know in the comments what you think we should name the horse. It deserves a name. It deserves respect. It's a very magnificent creature. Do a little bit of charge damage, maybe? I feel like those spears are gonna wreck me if I go for charge damage, though. Ugh. This is the thing. This is the grind. They're all guarding. They're all just like perfect guards. Maybe like one of you, like one time, doesn't block. Like, that'd be cool. Ooh, that's an idea. Really? The perfect block, the perfect counter. Okay, what are my options here? All I can really do is guard, swing, and charge. I got one. Oh, no, 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 no! Oof. Well, that limited almost my options down to 0. I think if I do a little bit of charge, I'll at least think of it like a shield breaker. Ooh, but we're not charging into the spear. Nope. Nope. I have a shield. You can't hurt me. I have a shield. I'm basically 1 hit. Damn it. I've only got 3 of them down. Oh, they have morale trackers on the screen now. Okay, so above the defender and the attacker, so it says attacker side, defender side. Above that, you see these kind of like eagles. Like, there's like 2.5 eagles out of 5. I think that's I'm pretty confident that's the morale. Yeah, I'm going to go down. There's no way. I can't beat 9 with 1 hit. If I only had enough arrows. Did that do anything to their morale? It did a little bit to their morale. I saw it. It was like 2.5, and then it went down. Then I'm gone. Ugh. Well,
we've been blessed.
Yeah, they're blessed. Rough. That's a rough start. Well, let's look at our points real quick while we do that. We've maxed out our roguery, maxed out our charm. Steward needs points, and one-handed needs points. I think what we're going to do is we're going to buff our cunning, and it is time for us to buff maybe athletics. No, we'll work on athletics. Well, hold on. What's our... We do need to put points in athletics if we're going to be on foot. But we are kidnapped. We won't be kidnapped for long. This won't take more than a second or so to resolve itself. And once it does, we'll be back. We'll be at low health, and we will go to a city, and I'm sure we'll be able to find something to do. This is our chance, boys. We take these. We escape. And we didn't have... Yeah, we lost our prisoner, obviously. Let's get the fudge out of Dodge. Let's go down to one of the cities over here and see if we can find... See if we can... Let's just check tournaments again. I bet we're not going to have any progress in tournaments, but... This is the place to check. Alright, we'll enter the arena. They don't have a tournament here, but if this guy... Jocelyn, yes! Okay, we have a chance to earn some big money. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Let's get out of here. Joculand is one of these are actually some of my favorite settlements because with they've always made me ridiculously good coin with wine and oh god. Okay. Dodged all of those out of sheer skill. Dodge that guy out of luck. Alright, we're going to go to Sargot first, just to cut through the pass. It's a quick way. And you know what? We could check Sargot to see if there's any more tournaments, because that guy, maybe that guy's heard of him, but... Let's just see if there's any more tournaments that are on the radar before we move on. Jocelyn and Dung. This place. This place is up by the Botanians. The Botanians. We're going to pass on that one. I don't feel like going up there and dying in a forest. But I have money. I'm good on the money. Can I buy any upgraded armor? I feel like I need a better weapon and I need better armor. See what I can afford. You know, maybe I should figure that out after the tournament, because the tournament's going to give me a reward for winning. I know it's a little presumptuous considering how that last battle with the bandits went, but that was just... Ooh! That's why we're careful. That's why we're careful. We have that pause button ready to go. All those Sea Raiders. Guys, can you imagine getting a small party of Sea Raiders together at my level, at early level? Oh boy. Yeah, Bone Crusher is a weapon. We're gonna kick ass with that thing. Bone Crusher, the one-handed mace. Ooh, does it have blunt damage? I want to see more details about it. It does not appear to have blunt damage. Alright, boys, you know what we do? We max this shit out. Ooh, crossbow. Let's go. Oh, sorry, teammate. That's my bad. You know what? Heck with this. I'm a good swordsman. Yep. No! No, we died so fast! No! We don't need to watch the skip. Damn. Hard L. L. L's, boys. We're just losing. That's rough. Let's at least find out if there's another tournament nearby. It really is just the Botanian one. I don't know, man. That was rough. Taking nothing but L's tonight. Oh, wait. Hold up. I have not seen this before. This is new. This is new to me. As you leave Jocelyn, a young woman throws herself in front of your horse. She raises her face to the sky, tears at her hair, and wails that her young husband signed up to fight for you and was slain in battle. You took him from me, she screams. It is not clear what she wants. Yeah, I'm not... What is this? This is random. Okay, hold on. What are my options here? All right, tell her as soberly as you can that her husband gave his life for a noble cause. Hand her a purse of 100 dinar and tell her that you are sure that he would be happy if she marries again, as long as he remains in her memory. Dismount, burst into tears, take her hands in yours, and tell her that every life lost in your service tears at your heart, and that you want nothing more but these wars to end. Tell her that heaven expects her to bear her fate with dignity. And have your pursuer speak to her. Have your pursuer, or have your purser? How am I dumb? Speak to her at length about what she might need as you keep your distance. Okay, hold on. Okay, so and then on the right here are respective consequences. Lose 100. Increase reputation for being daring. Increased reputation for being impulsive. Increased reputation for being compassionate. Increased reputation for being close-fisted. Party becomes disorganized and lose 50. Not doing that one. Daring sounds good. Impulsive and compassionate sounds awesome, and then I don't lose money. We do that one. Increased our reputation for being... Okay, so these are just like reputation... Actually, how do I check that again for my character? Okay, so generous, honest, merciful. Okay, so these are my traits, my positive traits. I don't mind building up my positive traits, but we are the incarnation of Bob. And we do have a motto here in this campaign. And I feel like we're not going to live by it if we don't do some more dastardly things. All right, guys, I know it's been a little bit of a short stream, but this is just the first episode of this new series, and I hope you guys will tune in next week for another one. Our Bannerlord content is going to be regularly on Thursdays, starting at 7:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I hope you guys will come tune in for more of that. We'll be live streaming on X and on TikTok, so don't forget to come check it out. Tomorrow at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, we will be doing the podcast. That's me and your boy, the Cody. We're going to be talking pop culture. We're going to be talking some of the news that's happened this last week. It's been a crazy week, so I mean, don't forget to tune in for that. We'll be paying attention to the comments and hanging out with you guys in the chat. It should be a good time. And then on Sunday, we come back for another gaming stream. We're not sure what we're going to be playing this weekend. Could be Battlefield, could be something something else, a little lighter. Maybe go back. Maybe we go to Rivals. Maybe play a little rematched. Our cup runneth over for choices. So guys, don't forget to tune into that content. And I want to thank you guys for coming and hanging out with us. I know that we have been on a long extended hiatus. I could tell you that there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes, a lot of things in personal lives that have slowed us down considerably and slowed down the channel considerably. But we really appreciate you guys' support, and for so many of you guys hanging out with us, even with the channel going on such an extended hiatus. So we really appreciate that. And just to kind of go off one more thing, our mission here at Third Party Studios, we want to encourage our audience and other content creators to build more, to tell more stories, to create things that will basically kick out mainstream entertainment and show them that independent creators are the new kings of content, and we can do so by just working and supporting each other. So we over here at Third Party Studios have our own projects we're working on behind the scenes, and we're excited to share them with you, but we want to encourage you guys to go tell your own stories. We're going to wrap it up there. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
Everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life.